What's poppin', everybody? This is Sabro4, match time with Magnezone Zacian V Dialga GX Metal deck. Did pretty well last time, even though it was fire. So let's hope we do very well today too. Now this deck, like I've said in the deck video, you will have some bad times with it. Like if you brick, you're gonna brick hard. If you don't get good drawing going, and if you just miss by just one energy and you can't attack, like let's say you get almost enough for your big attack and then you miss in one, and that's gonna suck. But if it works, it's gonna work really well and beat your opponent in style too. Look really cool about it. So gonna use the quick pull and get the Zacian V here. It just makes obvious sense for me to get that little tropical beach drawing. Like I've said in the deck video, since this deck doesn't really attack in the beginning and you're just trying to get Magnezone as soon as possible, having this Zacian V with Intrepid Sword give you free cards so that you're doing at least something meaningful in the beginning. It's just perfect. It really just complements Magnezone nicely. And then Magnezone can repay the favor. Okay, so my opponent opened up with this Zekrom GX, and there's the Raichu there, so obvious is obvious. This is going to be like a Lightning Turbo, maybe not Turbo, but probably Turbo Zekrom Pikarom deck. Maybe he has Bolt Hunt. He probably has the typical charge energies or whatever it is called, Electro Powers. And to be honest, this deck, if I get my GX attack off, I know that I'm going to be in a very good position either way. But I did beat this deck a bunch of times before, like even back in the Duskmane Acrosma GX days. If I just get the GX attack and I'm putting in the pressure on them, they can't really respond. I mean, the Magnemite is safe from Zekrom's sniping attack, so that's good too. And he played down his Thunder Mountain already there, so that's pretty reckless. You normally want to play it down when you're going to go for Zekrom's first attack, and just make sure you make that count and get those energies from the deck. So if he can't make an attack this turn, it's going to be a waste. We do have our Mach Coronet in hand here, and he doesn't know it, but obviously good players know that if they play their stadium, it's in harm's way. Like, they gotta make it count, otherwise it could get countered on the very next turn. So there's the Bolt Hunt. So pretty typical Lightning deck, I would say. It's gonna lose a lot of power with the rotation, and I wonder if people are gonna still try and favor it. I mean, it still have a lot of good shit like Bolt Hunt. They're still gonna have Tabu Koko Prism. They're still gonna have those new charge energies that lets you draw cards. But the thing is that without the Thunder Mountain, Zekrom can't really be the same card as before. Like, you get that speedy 2 energy attack. So I feel like maybe people are still going to use this deck, but they're going to have to build it differently. It's going to have to be a little bit more slower. It's going to have to be slower. Maybe focus on Bolt Hunt a little bit first. So Bolt Storm, he did get that guy ready. Just 1 energy is enough to get the KO with 3 energies. I thought he was going to try and gather energies, but I guess he didn't. Either way, I got my Magnezone out, and you know what? I am... Let's see, I think we just... We're probably going to... yeah, Dedenne GX. It's pretty much 100% here. So, use Magnetic Circuit. I'm not going to use my Coronet yet. Maybe I'm going to discard more cards. We do need to see 1 more Metal Energy here. So let's see what the deal is. Luckily, I do see it, and I still can play a supporter. So we're going to do this now. And let's go ahead and play it. And now go for the Cynthia. I think it just makes the most sense. I need to get a few more Pokemon down, like the Dialga. There it is. So get another Magnemite just to be safe. Dialga. And I think even Solgaleo. Let's put your ass down there. So Tool Scrapper. Get rid of that charm on Zekrom. Doesn't really do much anyway on it. I don't really know why people bother. I mean, it gives it a little bit of extra defense, and it needs that as a tag team GX. But does it really make that big of a difference to hurt your consistency? I don't know. Alright, and we got the KO. It's actually great because that Bolt Hunt is a threat with a lot of energies. Getting rid of him, getting guaranteed 2 prizes, and just making great use of Zacian V. Just getting a one-hit KO, because Zacian can't get the one-hit KO on the tag team GXs. So getting rid of that guy, and he loses an energy too. It's what I want, and it's what I got. So now, no matter what he does, our aim is going to be to use Dialga GX, of course, and get our Timeless GX attack as usual. Alright, so energy switch. And now that you don't have your stadium, I mean, he didn't really make use of his cards. Like, I think other players using this deck would have done things differently. Like, if you play your Thunder Mountain, I don't know, maybe he did want to go for the Zekrom attack, but he just wasn't able to. Sometimes you just gotta dig and risk going for it, and when you miss it, you missed it. But now that there's no Thunder Mountain, I mean, he needs to do like energy switch stuff. And he did manage to get the 3rd energy on the Zekrom, thanks to that. So I guess he's still going to be able to go for his energy acceleration attack and do some good damage on me. So it's up to what we get next turn. Like, if I can use the GX attack, I want to use it. But we got to make sure we get a lot of energies. So checking his stuff over there. What are your resources looking like? So he puts the energies on the Pikachu, the Raichus, not Pikachus. So confusing. So I guess he's going to try and favor that guy. It makes a little bit of sense, I guess, with the paralysis. Zekrom probably can't accomplish too much right now. It'd be too risky to put the energies on him and then he dies. And he actually made a good move, because we are going to be able to go for our GX attack here. And Zekrom is more than likely going to die. So I think about this a little bit. Should I just... yeah, let's just use the switch and save the energies. I mean, I honestly could have saved the switch, because once he uses that Raichu, he gets like a free paralysis attack. But I do have another switch, might be in the deck. So Timeless GX, it's my turn again, get that free damage, and go for the Cynthia now. Let's see what we get. I get energy retrieval, another energy, and fuck, I think I still can't quite. Yeah, we're gonna be 1 energy short to use Solgaleo, and unfortunately, like I said, Dialga can't really do the finishing touch. Like, he's gonna survive with 10 HP. So I suppose the only choice is to use Zacian. We don't have much of a choice here. Yeah, I would have been 1 energy short. If only we saw like a Mount Coronet too. Anyway, I'm just gonna go for Brave Blade. At least get 3 prizes, and we'll see where we go from here. I only need to get 1 more prize, and like, if I use boss's orders or something, that's game 2. That's another way to win. So we get a few things. I've got Eldegoss V. I got some options, but we need like another attacker. Like, I can actually, since I got the quick ball, I can just search the Cramrat. It should be in the deck, and I can just kill one of those Dedenes, since he's got 2 of them. So, good. So it goes for Volkner. That's another card these guys are going to lose. It really helps them out. It's kind of a small card. It doesn't give you, of course, that super advantage, super drawing, the card advantage that other supporters would give you. But Volkner did have its place in these decks. Gets you that lightning energy and gets you that precise item you need to go for your best play. So promote the Dialga GX, because like, even if I promote it to Dandelion, I'm gonna lose energies at the end to switch. Whatever, promote that guy, because you never know. We might even attack with him. But quick ball, discard the Jasmine, and we do have the Cramorant V. And since he killed the Zacian anyway, like I wasn't paralyzed or anything, all I gotta do now is just get the energies with the energy retrieval. My opponent goes well played. I have a good deck. I go GG too, but it's actually not GG yet. I've got 2 energies, and I'm gonna need to see something with Cynthia here. If we don't, then we're not gonna win. But I just need to see 1 energy on my coronet. I am gonna see it, right? And we did, just barely got the Mach Coronet. But this ensures that I do have the necessary stuff. Gonna get the other energies, and now Cramorant V can help me for the finishing KO. So this could have been pretty dangerous. I mean, if I wasn't able to get that meaningful attack off. But there's the snipe, and it's a GG. So hope you guys enjoyed this game. Hope you guys subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and share this video with your friends. I'll be back with some more matches using this deck. And thank you guys for watching, as always. Sabo94, what's say?